Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man, Daylight TV, back at y'all with another one. And on this trip, we got Clubhouse audio of, you guessed it, Wack 100 reacting to Funk Flex exposing industry payola secrets, confirming Drake's allegation toward Universal Music Group. As y'all all probably know by now, Drake is accusing Universal of boosting Kendrick's numbers in order to help him win the battle and the whole little beef and whatnot. So, y'all know how we do this, man. I'm gonna run the content, tapping with y'all on the back end. But first, hit that like and subscribe button one time for the one time. Got me? My dog. Alright, y'all. Daylight TV, let's get it.
Yo, Fleck, this nigga is tripping. He said Drake is 100% right.
Did I give it to
National
you?
play per song.
Yeah.
Drake don't pay for play. Pop charge radio, 350,000. Urban radio, 250,000. Mix show, 100,000. Local mix show director, 40,000. That's bad work. Local DJs, 3 to 5,000 per songs. This is why independent artists don't rise to the top. This nigga gave a complete breakdown. Listen,
What you think, Wack?
this nigga doing some shit ain't never been done in the history of music. This nigga is a whistleblower.
I mean,
He's a whistleblower.
because like you said, he wouldn't know how it really works, with all of this stuff because he's just an artist, or does he? Does he have more of like an inside?
Well, he got somebody. never.
Or does the
Funk
motherfucker
Master
hate
Flex.
Kendrick that much or something?
No, this nigga Kendrick, listen, man. Kendrick done drove this. Listen, I would have never thought dude would have went this far. Okay, Ebony, this is the equivalent, right? What Sammy the Bull did is what he doing. And I'm gonna tell you all the internal shit of the motherfucking mafia. Who we hit, how we hit them, where the bodies at, where they buried at. This what it is. That nigga's pulling the Sammy the Bull.
The whole blueprint.
Well, Funkmaster Flex, Wack, is it safe to say that he didn't took a few dollars himself? Why is he even getting involved in
I
this?
mean,
Like I didn't got my payola. I'm gonna be quiet.
man, I got to call that. Let me call this nigga, man. I got to call Flex, man. The world don't pick who the hottest by the number. We pick who the hottest or who we say is the hottest.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Don't none of us know what song did what numbers right now today. Yo, these niggas is all the motherfucking people telling me, yo, Wack, you gotta go address this shit. I said, man, I'm not addressing this shit, yo. All the marketing people, all the companies is calling me. They like, yo, these niggas. I said, bro, I just had to square this and this is the Sammy the Bull. I said, I just told my people that.
Did Flex answer?
No, listen to me. This is what's crazy. Everything he's saying, follow me, is everything that was used to make him big. So you that motherfucking in your feelings. Cause a nigga outran you in a diss battle. And it ain't even about the numbers or nothing, cause he still got the numbers, but the people. And now the people looking at him like, my nigga, what is you ain't dead in the dirt. He didn't Meek Mill you, nigga. Like, you was still that nigga. You still like my nigga, like you. But it's the ego that the people side with Kendrick.
So Wack, has Drake lost any
Never.
type of endorsements or anything?
None of that. No.
None of his numbers. I was just saying,
Nothing.
he hasn't like, cause Drewby's whole thing was, what about that pedophile shit? Like, do you think that he's doing this? Do you think that he's doing this because of?
What about it? Nigga, you told this man, his best friend, not his manager, is fucking his wife, and that kid ain't yours. That's his.
Right.
Kendrick didn't cry. He shot back.
He shot back.
Kendrick didn't sue. He shot back.
Damn.
He shot back. Like, it ain't like, bro, you said some crazy shit too.
Yeah. Damn.
You said some shit that affects not just Kendrick. Watch this. The wife, people looking at her crazy, and one day that child's gonna get big enough to see the internet. You didn't give a fuck. What is the guy Drake saying? Daddy, what does he mean right here? You think when he start going to school and he's of age like that, one of them little badass niggas ain't gonna be hating on a nigga because he Kendrick's son and he and that motherfucker? Shut up, that ain't your daddy. Look, he said it right here.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You planted some fucked up seeds too. But it was all like, oh shit, nigga, is it true? Hold on, what's going on? Wait, what'd he say? Damn, the nigga he had everybody doing all that. Kendrick fired back. I'm like, yeah, man, they got the audio.
Yeah, I
I
don't
hate to
know.
say it, y'all. This is light skin. This is light
I
skin.
said it, Wack. I said it. This is the reason why, man. We look at y'all light skinned dudes like this. Like, come on, like you acting like a light skinned nigga.
The nigga still number one, still was the top streamer, all of that.
Ain't had no
But
reason
the
to do no shit
but
like
the
this.
but the people sided against him. So now what he's trying to do is show, watch this. Kendrick numbers aren't this. Hey bro, we don't know what Kendrick numbers are. We don't give a fuck about the numbers.
We
The
the people
song
say he
here
won.
is we just care about the song. And because the majority of the people, the reason why Kendrick got the popularity vote, because the majority sided with Kendrick. So if the majority side with Kendrick, the majority are gonna be streaming. They
Right.
stream your shit, they stream his shit, just kept running his shit. It's probably like, 2 to 4. Every 2 times they hit you, they hit him 4 times. DJs, everybody picked it up, and that's what it was. So it's like nobody said, "Okay, go to the." You ain't heard a nigga yet say, "Go to the numbers." Nigga play your song, they play that song. Drewby, I'm a nigga that had Drake up 2-0, but I said it. I said if Drake keep dropping them, that Kendrick nigga gonna out rap him. I said it. I said he gonna out rap him. If they just keep dropping shit, Kendrick's gonna out rap him. I said, right now, I got Drake up 2-0. The whole West Coast is mad at me. It's calling me, "Nigga, you a voice out here. Now you on there saying, look, bro, I'm just going for the songs, bro. This ain't no motherfucking gang bang. I'm
That's a
going for the
fact.
music. Nigga,
That's
me, personally, my personal opinion is this. I said, but if they keep going, they get to 4, 5, 6 tracks, Kendrick gonna out rap the nigga. I said it. I wasn't anticipating. I hadn't heard this shit.
And this nigga Drake just in disbelief. He just can't believe that that's
Can't
the
believe
truth.
it.
That's what it is. That nigga just so in disbelief. He over here trying to look at the shit that was used, the same shit they used to build his career. He just don't want to believe it. He don't want to believe that they fucking with Kendrick like that. That's okay. All right. This
I don't
nigga.
know why he don't want to believe it, because Kendrick one of the biggest artists, active artists on the West Coast.
Right, right.
So why wouldn't he believe it? He did Kendrick was a little nigga when he met him, because he took Kendrick. Kendrick was on Drake's tour.
Mm.
Yeah, Kendrick, I know. I pulled up to the Fresno show. Kendrick was in a little Sprinter van still. Drake had about 4, 5 tour buses out there. Arena shows.
That's another blow. That's why he feel damn.
Yeah, he was opening up for Drake.
Drake like, nah, I can't let this go
Yeah, we
weird, man.
talked like 09, 2010, somewhere around
Right.
there. I think Section 80 might have been out. That was it.
Damn, all ego. So it's an ego trip. That's what this nigga on. And he finna fuck it up for everybody.
He gonna fuck it up for everybody, including himself. Bro, you telling the secrets. You can't use the secrets no more. Nigga, we can't let that nigga use that. Is he setting us up? Is this a sting?
So now they got to give up how they get their streaming shit and everything now behind this bullshit, right?
They can't give up. No, what it is you're gonna okay, when this type of shit happens, especially the payola is a federal violation. There's only one motherfucker been in jail for it to date that I know, and that is Joseph Escrow, Italian Mafia Gambino family. He broke Michael Jackson, Van Halen, Quince, all that type of shit. He broke all that shit. He's still alive today, one of the last ones standing from the original Gambino family. He live in California, in San Fernando Valley. He's my friend, right? Joe is who I got my radio team from. When he left music, he passed me his radio team and his legal. And he went to doing movies and shit. Joe did 10 years in the federal penitentiary for payola. These niggas done put up the whole list of what we pay to break radio. All the payola's like, they gonna be watching the shit out of radio. So now those marketing companies, right, that did that, what you think happens when the label sends a Drake song to get worked? Man, we ain't touching that motherfucker, man.
What's that fine line between payola and a pat on the shoulder, right? Like, what could not get you in trouble with taking care of the DJs? Or you're not supposed to give them anything?
Man, listen, they got even more sophisticated because at one point in time, DJs spun the music. Now, all the music is programmed. So the DJs is pretty much protected because the music is programmed, and they got a thing called the stress list. The stress list are songs that they allocate that if you want to plug in a song, you can use these. So no longer are the DJs at the radio station have control just to play anything.
Okay.
The last DJ that could do that, you know what his name was? K
K
Slay.
Slay.
He was
Mm.
the last nigga that could do that, and he passed up on millions of dollars because when they offered him the big contracts, he knew going into that contract mean they terminated that contract, and he was the last of the Mohicans. Slay dictate Slay dictated what he played. He could play anything.
That show his love
So
for the street.
now it breaks down to who programs the music. I mean, the fact that he even putting a light on this kind of shit is crazy, bro.
Nah, for real. What's up with the nigga Funk Flex vouching for the nigga?
Man, Flex tripping.
Ain't it, man?
And then what's crazy, the shit I'm looking at what he put up. I'm looking at these numbers. I'm like, this nigga Flex outdated. This god nigga. Everything inflated by 100.
Yeah.
Urban 250. Yeah, that's inflated by 100. He don't even got rhythmic on there. He got pop, and then that's real inflated. Cause urban costs more than rhythmic. That's triple inflated. That nigga got 100,000 for mix show. Nigga, is you crazy? Nigga, that's inflated by 300%. Then look what he put. This the most disrespectful of them all. Director 40,000. He telling them, yeah, the program director's taking money.
Damn.
And the local DJs is not charging niggas no 3,000 to 5,000, bro. They ain't doing that.
And boom, there you have it. Funk Flex spilling the beans, the tea, and all that about Payola and all the secrets of the industry, pay grades and all that. With the people like myself and anyone who's ever tried to work a record independently, it's nothing new, bro. Like, when I figured out the radio game, it honestly just made me not really care about the radio. Like, dead ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know people who be at radio, like, you know what I mean, actually be having their little mix segments and all that shit. And I ain't never, you know what I mean, really try to push that line. You know what I mean? I've been on the radio, you know what I mean? But anyway, I was just talking to one of the bromies and shit like that, my bromie Honcho Bean, you know what I mean, who's also an artist or whatever. And you know, I was just saying the fact that when I was bumping heads with Kevin Gates' old manager, DJ your boy Earl, you know, he said that I was kind of dry snitching when I spoke on like Payola being like paying the person to act like they know what they doing as far as picking a hit or knowing what a hit is. You know what I'm saying? It also brings me back to when I was explaining to someone when they were talking about like, you know, these young artists who be having like these beefs in their city and all that with like other crews and all this shit, right? And I was saying like we demonize these artists for these, you know, beefs, and these DJs always saying like, oh, these kids need to stop the violence, when them and they Payola game be the main reason, you know what I'm saying, why these dudes be out here crashing out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to a bag. Like, a lot of that beef be predating rap. You know what I'm saying? Because let's just say you a dude from the hood and you dealing with a local program director, right? So according to the Funk Flex, it's 40 grand, right? So you come up with the 40K or whatever and shit. Where do you think a young dude potentially out the project got $40,000 from? Cause it ain't a whole lot of angel investors just running around in the trenches like, hey bro, you rap? You know what I'm saying? Like, so trust me when I tell you, you can't take 40 grand out the street and nobody notices, especially if it's dude that's already been out there, you know what I'm saying, doing their thing. But that's another spill within itself. As far as the prices, I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, that shit just gonna come down to what your relationship is and who bring you through them doors. You know what I mean? As far as knowing what they gonna charge you. That's probably just the base rate, you know what I mean, without no homeboys or, nothing like that. But I do feel like Wack is overreaching by comparing Flex to Sammy the Bull, because if anyone who's ever had aspiration to being in the entertainment business, has always been a known fact that you had to pay to play and pay per play. You know what I'm saying? But if Flex is Sammy the Bull, then I guess Wack is Blue Da Vinci sitting here verifying the story by saying what numbers are wrong and what numbers are right. But yeah, man, definitely nothing groundbreaking there. And a lot of people have been making this like Drake is suing Kendrick or accusing him of faking the streams, when he's really just suing the label, who was supposed to be impartial in the beef, because both Kendrick and Drake are under, you know what I'm saying, like, or have labels distributed by Universal Music Group. And that's why when people were trying to make it like a competition of authenticity, I just said to myself, like, Drake and Kendrick to me are two industry plants fighting over the same flower bed. And that flower bed just happens to be in the garden right behind Universal Music Building. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how I look at it, bro. You know what I mean? So when they were comparing, this to the Meek Mill situation, saying that, oh, there was no lawsuits and all of that shit, like, it's not the same thing, bro, because Drake was under Universal while Meek Mill was on Atlantic, which is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers Music Group. So there's no conflict of interest if there was like dirty radio politics played by either label to push the artist forward in the beef. But hey, man, let me know what y'all think in the comments. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. Go ring that notification bell. And as always, stay dangerous so you can be safe. It's your boy DAALIGHT, DAALIGHT TV. I'm out.